From Mississippi.
Mr. President, later on today, the Senate will move to a vote to advance the nomination of Ajit Pai to become chairman of the Federal Communications Commission. I rise today in strong, enthusiastic support for confirming Chairman Pai as the permanent chairman of the FCC. In the 9 short months since Donald Trump chose Mr. Pai to serve as the FCC's acting chairman, he has restored confidence in the agency's ability to do its work on behalf of the American people and within the rule of law. He is working to establish the light touch regulatory framework that allowed the internet to become the marvel of the modern age, keeping it free and open for consumers, innovators, and providers. Internet technology will continue to thrive if we keep the heavy hand of government away from the controls. Chairman Pai recognizes the need to close the digital divide between our nation's rural and urban communities. I'm working closely with him and with other members of the Commission to remove barriers to internet connectivity that exist in my home state of Mississippi and across the country. Without broadband access, these rural communities could lose out on critical jobs, economic development, and many other opportunities born out of the thriving internet economy. Mr. Pai has already proven he is capable of being an exemplary FCC chairman who will fight for the unserved and underserved Americans. As acting chairman, Mr. Pai has overseen the adoption of Mobility Fund Phase 2 rules supporting universal service. He has sought the advice of experts for the most effective broadband deployment, and he's encouraged the development of better networks, lower costs, and relief from regulatory burdens. Americans are being well served by a leader like Chairman Ajit Pai, who understands the strong connection between technology and innovation. Mr. Pai understands how high-speed internet can revolutionize small businesses and benefit local economies. He understands the importance of consumer protections and has already instituted proposals and rules that would benefit public safety. I hope Mr. Pai will also continue to hold the FCC to the highest standards of transparency. His decision to make proposals and orders accessible to the public prior to the Commission's vote on them was a positive action. The FCC will continue to be in good hands with Mr. Pai as chairman, and when the Senate votes later on today to move this nomination along, I urge my colleagues to vote yes and eventually to vote yes for his confirmation.